One of the cool things about grabbing some pickups from clearance stores and stuff like that is that you run across things that you would never expect to find. This box has got a little bit of kind of water damage on it, but this is a women's Air Force One 07, and the color is white, vivid pink foam. Style code is CT1092-100. SRP is only $100, so it's not that old of a shoe because we see we have a QR code in our RFID. But UPC for the 6.5 women's 194-272-511-163-16. It should have a stamp on the inside and a sticker, and we have both. So the sticker is over here at the corner. QC03 okay. QC03 okay, and the stamp is going to be a bit blurred because of the water damage inside of the box. And that stamp is 10/01/19/8. So these are pretty recent then. 10/01/19/8. I'm looking at the shoe to make sure there's no damage on it of any kind. But you'll see immediately here at the heel the breast cancer ribbon. So we know that the breast cancer ribbon signifies that it's for the Kay Yow Cancer Fund, which is on the inside of the shoe. And most of the time we do see these, it's on the Aunt Pearl. But here are some cool features for the shoe. Attached to it is another set of ribbon shoestrings, because these, let me move that up for you, those are ribbons. Really cool, man. It's a nice shoe. And then it's got this pink gradient, this fade, and then a double swoosh on the lateral side and on the medial. And I think that is, those are strings. I thought it was stitched, but move that up closer. Those are strings. Really pretty, man. It's a really nice shoe. It's an interesting look to it. I'm all like mystified by it, but I didn't give you guys the date. Cool feature that they started to do. I'm going to drop this one down because it's a little bit more difficult to hold and see if we can get that in good. Alright, so there you go. Kay Yow Cancer Fund. And the rest of the words say, when life kicks you, let it kick you forward. Established 12/03/2007. Alright. Difference. On the inside of the shoe, usually the Air Force One has a shoe size tag that hangs off. This one is actually glued all the way down on the inside of the shoe. So it's a lot easier to see. So the production dates are 05/08/19 to 08/23/19, and I said this was 10/01/19, 08, and 10. It's a long time. Well, it's about 4 weeks, but I get it. You know, a little bit longer for this shoe to be in production, but it's not bad. Black insole with the Kay Yow on the inside. You know, funny thing, real quick. See the tongue on here. When we look at shoes that are made for a cause, right? Like, I had some guys yesterday, and they were talking about the fact that Nike and the white Dubrey. Nike basically commodified Colin Kaepernick's protest against the NFL. And what I'm starting to realize is a lot of people tend to think that protest and events, I'll keep the shoes open while I'm talking. Protests and events and things like that take place for free, and they don't. Someone had to fund Dr. King's movements for civil rights. Money had to come from somewhere. People didn't just simply live off of each other while they accomplished these incredible tasks of fighting against racism. Same as today. Anytime you have a movement of some type, it has to be funded. So the idea that Colin Kaepernick shouldn't use his likeness to make money is absurd. You have to find a way to generate income and money to fight against injustice. That's just the way it is. So when people say things like, oh, you can't monetize or you can't make money on your on the struggle and all that, it's stupid. It's stupid. Don't buy into that stuff. Think about it. Someone has to pay the bills while someone is fighting. That's just the way it works. We'll leave it at that. Done. It's my preaching for the day. Kay Yow, Air Force One. See you guys on the next one.